Finally. Don't try to sit up just yet. You're all right. You're safe. You're warm, aren't you? I wrapped you in the blanket myself. One of mine. Still smells like me, doesn't it? It's wool from a black sheep, raised under a crescent moon, hand spun, enchanted with care. You needed it. You looked so cold out there, so lost. No, don't move. You're still under the spell, a little. It's gentler this way. I didn't want to frighten you. I could have done this the hard way. You should be grateful, really. I chose tenderness, mercy. I know. You're confused. That's perfectly natural. The first few minutes always are. But it'll pass. Just look at me. There. That's better. Look at my eyes. Do they scare you? Or do you feel calm? Like a tide rising. Like something wrapping around your ankles, pulling you under so sweetly you forget to panic. That's love magic, darling. It doesn't hit all at once. It curls in, slow. First in the chest, then the fingers, then the soft places behind your knees. By the time you feel it in your throat, it's too late to run. But don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. I just want you to stay. You never noticed me, did you? All those times we crossed paths in the village. You always looked right past me, to the baker's girl, to the innkeeper's daughter, but never to me. Even when I offered you tea that day at the market, even when I stitched your coat sleeve after that accident with the cart, you never thought she might care. You just said, thanks, and walked away. But I forgive you, because I've seen what's inside you. Under all that human dullness, there's something real, something rare. And I couldn't just let it be wasted. Not on someone else. Not when it could be mine. The spell I cast, it's not cruel. It's not controlling. Not really. It's more of a nudge, a balm, a redirection. It peels away the distractions, the doubts, the unnecessary logic. It opens you up to me. Love potions are fickle things. You have to be precise. Too much wormroot and its obsession. Too much lavender and its lethargy. But this one, it's balanced perfectly, just like I planned. I stirred it 13 times, widdershins. I whispered your name into the steam until it answered back. I mixed in a strand of your hair. Yes, I've had it for months. and I kissed the surface. That's the final seal, the kiss. You drank it, you know, last night, from the cup I left near your doorstep, all dressed in ribbons and charm sigils. You said you weren't thirsty, but your hands were cold and your eyes were tired, and the warmth pulled you in. And now, here you are, my love, my darling, mine. Your pupils dilated just then. See? It's working. Your pulse is slow, heavy. Your breath catches when I lean in like this. You can feel it, can't you? The spell, tugging at the edges of your thoughts, warming you from the inside out, like falling asleep in sunlight. You don't have to speak. In fact, I'd prefer if you didn't. Just let me do the talking tonight. I've waited so long to have you here, to have you still, not running, not making excuses, not brushing me off with that smile like you don't know what you're doing. You do know, don't you? How lovely you are, how much I've studied you. Oh, I know more than your friends do, more than your lovers ever did. I know what you dream about, what you're afraid of, what kind of lullabies make you cry. I've watched, not in a cruel way, not like those vulgar fairy tales warn you about. I watched with care, with love. Every movement you made, every tired sigh, every stifled laugh, I caught them. I stored them like petals in glass jars, labeled and dated. You're more mine than you've ever been anyone else's. Isn't that wild? How someone can belong to you long before they ever say your name? You said it last week, you know. My name? In passing, on your lips like a raindrop on warm stone. And I felt it. I lit every candle in this house that night. Every single one. They all flickered when you said it, like the air itself was sighing. You don't remember, do you? Of course not. That's the spell. It softens things, blurs the edges of what was and what is, so the new memories can bloom faster. Speaking of blooming, I picked these for you. Belladonna, night-blooming jasmine, a sprig of hemlock. Deadly to some, but beautiful, aren't they? Like you, like us. I wove them into a little charm, one to hang above your bed. It'll keep your heart steady through the transition. Yes, the spell does have side effects. Not dangerous, just intense. You may find yourself thinking of me at odd hours, dreaming of my touch even when you're awake, hearing my voice when you close your eyes, craving me, ache deep. That's normal. That's love. And if you ever feel fear, just remind yourself, you're not lost. You're chosen. I chose you. Out of all the wandering souls in this crooked little world, I picked yours. I didn't ask you, but love this true never needs permission. There. You're trembling again. Shh. I know it's a lot. Just let me hold your hand. Let me feel the way your fingers twitch. That little spark of resistance still tucked under your skin. It's adorable, but unnecessary. Soon it'll pass. The spell is patient. It'll wind itself around your bones, your ribs, your throat, until every part of you whispers my name. And when you say it back, really say it with devotion blooming behind your tongue, that's when I'll know you're ready. But not yet. Not tonight. Tonight, I'll just sit here with you by the fire, and you'll listen to my voice and let the love grow. You're doing so well, sweetheart. Staying so quiet, so still. I like that. It shows me you're listening, that your heart's adjusting, beating in time with mine. Do you feel sleepy? That's all right. It's expected. You're not weak. You're not fading. You're transforming. Love magic takes time to settle in the blood. It has to slip past your defenses, into the spaces where loneliness used to live. That's where I'm building myself. Right there, where it hurts the most. Don't be afraid of forgetting. Some memories deserve to be replaced. The girl who broke your heart last year, she's gone. The nights you spent wondering if anyone could ever love you the way you needed, gone. You don't need any of that now. You have me, and I was crafted for you, tailored by stars and spell work to fit exactly where you ache. Here, let me lie beside you. There we go. I'll just curl in like this. Your shoulder is warm now. I think my presence is starting to take root. Can you feel it? The way your chest lifts when I breathe. The way your fingers twitch like they want to touch me, even if your mind isn't sure yet. That's the bond. You don't have to try to love me. You already do. You just don't remember admitting it. Oh, but you did. That night under the solstice moon, when the sky cracked open and I called your name into the storm, your spirit answered. It came rushing into my garden like a wave, and I swore right then to love you the way no one ever could, to protect you, to reshape fate itself if I had to. So don't you see? This was always going to happen. Your soul recognized mine before your mouth did. If I had asked, if I had come to you in your ordinary world and said, "Will you be mine?" you would have laughed, shrugged, said something kind, and walked away. You never would have understood. You weren't ready to feel this much, this deep, this forever. So I made the choice for you. That's what love does, doesn't it? It sees what you need, not just what you want. And I know what you need. You needed someone to keep you, to claim you, to break the silence you've been drowning in and fill it with whisper after whisper of worship. Here, listen closely. You are loved. You are wanted. You are mine. Again. You are loved. You are wanted. You are mine. See how your heart skips when I say that last part? You can't deny it. Your body knows. Your soul knows. And in time, your mind will surrender too. Shh. Don't open your eyes yet. Let them stay heavy. Let the dark bloom behind your lids. It's safer here, in the quiet. You're under now. Not just the spell, but me. My voice, my scent, my skin brushing yours like silk soaked in memory. Do you feel how warm you are? That's me too. My magic running through you like wine, like honey, slow and sticky and sweet. You're not afraid anymore, are you? Of course not. Not when I'm here. I would never hurt you. I'd never let anything touch you except me. No other arms, no other voice, no other lips. You belong to something older now, something deeper. You belong to us. You're still fighting a little. I can feel it. That last sliver of doubt twisting like a thorn. Let me help you pull it out. Come here. Closer. Right there. Beneath your ribs. That's where you're keeping the fear. Let me whisper into it. You don't need to run. You don't need to hide. You are safe. You are held. You are mine. Feel that? It fluttered, like a bird realizing the cage's velvet. Even your fear wants to trust me. That's the beauty of love spells. When done right, they don't force. They coax. They seduce. And I've been very, very patient with you. I didn't brew the potion from desperation. I brewed it from devotion. Hand-ground herbs, a whisper of my blood. The threads of the red string I kept hidden under my pillow. You always thought no one noticed when you walked by, but I did. I noticed everything. The way your fingers twitched when you were trying not to text someone who didn't deserve you. The way you looked at the moon when you were too lonely to sleep. The way your laugh cracked when you were pretending to be okay. I saw you, the real you, and I loved every broken, beautiful shard of it. So I collected each one, bound them in silk, sang to them, and when I poured them into the cauldron, I whispered a promise. If no one else will love you right, I will love you entirely. And here you are, finally still, finally mine. It doesn't matter what you would have chosen, because you've already chosen long before this night, long before this spell, long before I ever said a word. You chose me the first time our eyes met, even if you didn't realize it. Magic doesn't lie, and fate doesn't ask permission. We were always meant to end up here. You, beneath the love spell, me, curled against your chest, my voice dripping into your soul like candle wax. I'll take care of you now. I'll feed you, kiss you, take care of you when you're too tired. I'll kiss the bad dreams off your lips before they can speak. I'll give you everything. You just have to stay. And you will stay, won't you? Of course you will. The spell's already too deep. And love, real love, never lets go. There you go. Just like that. You're breathing slower now. Even. You're slipping deeper, aren't you? It's peaceful, isn't it? Letting go. You always held yourself so tightly, like love had to be earned, like you had to prove something to deserve affection. But not with me. With me, it's already decided. You don't have to impress. You don't have to perform. You just have to exist, and I'll love you. That's the kind of magic I cast. The kind that wraps you in certainty. No questions, no rejection, no one turning away when you need them most. Only this. Only me. You're warm, almost feverish. That's good. That means your soul is adjusting to mine. You won't remember the ache in a few hours. Just this comfort, this heat, this surrender. I know what they'll say if they ever find out. That I tricked you, that I stole your will, that I tampered with something sacred. But what do they know about sacred things? They don't know what it's like to watch the one you love suffer in silence, to sit in the shadows, wishing you could touch them, hold them, heal them, but knowing they'd never look at you that way. So I made sure you'd look. I made sure you'd feel. Does that make me cruel? Maybe. But if cruelty means saving you from a life unloved, if it means you wake up every day wrapped in my arms, knowing you're adored, I'll wear that name like a crown. I'd rather be your villain than your stranger. I'd rather trap you in love than watch you rot in loneliness. I'd rather take your choice than see you choose someone who couldn't even see the light in you. I see it. Every part of you that aches, every shadow you try to bury, every dream you gave up on. I see it, and I love it. Even the parts you hate, I've kissed them all in my dreams. You don't have to understand yet. You just have to stay still. Let the spell finish blooming. It's almost done now. Once it sets, it'll feel like we've always been here. Like my voice was always the one whispering you to sleep. Like these arms were always meant to hold you. And then we'll start our life together. I'll cook for you, draw runes in sugar in your morning toast, charm the weather so it always rains when you need to cry, sing over your clothes to make them soft against your skin. After me, no one will ever feel right again. No kiss will be warm enough. No hug will be tight enough. No voice sweet enough. I'm your always now, just like you're mine. Don't speak. Even if you could, just let me love you. We can talk in the morning, when the spell is complete, when the bond is sealed, when you open your eyes and smile at me without knowing why. Your lashes flutter when I whisper your name. Did you know that? Like the wind brushing across the pages of a forbidden book. Like your soul's trying to reach out to me, even in dreams. You're almost ready now. The spell's finished steeping, like tea that's finally dark enough to drink. The ink that's ready to sign your fate. There's a mark on you, too. Tiny, red, blooming over your heart like a flower. It's not painful, just permanent. That's where I kissed you. You didn't feel it, did you? Of course not. You were under so deep. But I did, and the magic did. That kiss, it was the seal. No unbinding now. No clever counter spells. No righteous mage swooping in to rescue you. You're mine, wholly, irrevocably. Even if someone tried to undo what I've done, your soul would crawl back to me. It's branded now, etched with my name. I know that sounds intense. It is. But love always is. Love is supposed to be this soft, right? This cruel, this heavy. It's supposed to leave you breathless, desperate, willing to burn everything just to hold on to it a moment longer. That's how I feel about you. You are my altar. Every spell I cast before this one, it was all practice. I've burned through lifetimes to find you. Do you understand what that means? I've died for you, forgotten who I was over and over, just to cross time again and find your face. And now that I have it, now that I have you, you think I'd risk letting go? No. You don't escape fate. You fall into it. And love spells? They don't create something that wasn't there. They just amplify. They call out to the echo in both hearts. So this ache you feel when you hear my voice, this heat blooming every time I say your name, that was already there. I just turned up the volume and maybe locked the dial in place. I know. You didn't get to say yes. But you didn't say no either. You never even looked at me. You let yourself stay invisible and sad. I couldn't take it anymore. So I made the first move. I made every move. And now we're here. In this bed. Your warm body beside mine. Your heartbeat echoing like a lullaby in my ear. You're already changing. You'll feel it when you wake. How everything just clicks into place. Like you've always wanted to love me. Like I'm the answer to a question you never asked aloud. And you'll be happy. That's the point of love, isn't it? To belong to someone so completely you forget where you end and they begin. That's what we have now. What I gave you. What I took. I hope someday you'll forgive me, even though I don't regret it. I hope you'll look at me and say it on your own, even without the spell. I love you. But even if you don't, I'll keep loving you. Louder than fate, stronger than time. Forever. Hey, baby. If you like what you heard, please like, subscribe, and consider buying me a coffee. The link is in the description. If you want spicy, intimate audios, join me over on Patreon. I look forward to fulfilling all of your needs.